Hello, everyone. Bob Thibodeau here. This is going to be introduction part 2 because when I was looking at the video from part 1, I decided that when I was going over the expertise factor, it would be a lot better just to show you what I was talking about rather than just telling you what I was talking about. I believe it will establish the credibility a little bit better about why we are equipped to teach you how to set up your own podcast, your own radio broadcast, your own radio station. As I said, if you want to jump off into the deep end like we did. What I've gone through, what I've learned over these past 7 years, getting us rated #1 in the world in our genre. We had nobody to show us the way. Absolutely nobody. Everything we did, we learned by trial and error, remembering what we did right, usually, then trying to forget about what we did wrong, but not make the same mistakes twice. And it worked. I mean, we are one of the leaders, the established leaders in online Christian radio. And I want to show you just some of the things that we have been able to accomplish. Let me pull this up. And right now you should be seeing our PowerPoint here. Let me go here. This is something that I prepared really just for you, but I pulled it from files from our board of directors meetings. I pulled it from a couple of the presentations we've done when we're explaining what we do to other ministries and other church groups and things like that. Each dot here represents a nation, a listening nation. I mean, for example, here is the United States. There's one dot because one dot per country. And we have over 160 current listening nations. I believe the total right now is 165, but over 160. Now, when I was talking about keeping track of our listening hours and how we took off like a rocket, here you see, and I track this, and you're going to see this in a minute. I track this on a daily basis. Okay, I keep that accurate records of how many listening hours we've had on each and every day of the year. And here we started, it was pretty low. This is when evangelism radio first started. Freedom Through Faith Christian radio and praise and worship radio have already been going. They've been in the top 10 and top 5 worldwide on Live 365. Evangelism radio is a brand new platform. And I'm going to get into more of this in the training, but it was a brand new platform with a very specific niche that we were going to carve out. And nobody was doing what we were going to do. We had nobody to teach us. So I was keeping track of this on a daily basis. And you see down here, we start off at 0 and we went to a couple hundred hours, listening hours per month. And then it started growing, got to 1,000 and 2,500. My goal was 5,000. I figured if we could get to 5,000 listening hours per month, then all of a sudden it'll begin feeding on itself. And this is what I've been telling my board of directors for a couple of years. And here with Evangelism Radio, you see about 16, 17 months, we crossed that 5,000 listening hours per month category or standard. And then it did exactly as I said it was going to do. It began feeding on itself. Within just another 6, 7, 8 months, we were at 10,000. And a couple months later, we're at 15,000. And a couple months later, we're at 20,000. 20,000 listening hours per month. And it stayed there for a couple months, and then it started going down and leveled off, down again, back up. And that's, get used to it. If you're going to keep track of it on a daily basis, that's what's going to happen. It's going to go up and down, up and down, up and down. All right. Here is the statistic drawn. This one was picked August 26, 2015. This is from a screenshot taken from shoutcast.com that listed evangelism radio as #1 in the world on that date. Here's another one. A couple days later, still had us as #1 in the world. And this is about a year or so later. You see a little difference in the screenshots because Shoutcast redid their website. And now we're in the inspirational / sermons and services, #1 in the world. All right. You see remember what I said I track on a daily basis? Well, help to organize that. This is the year 2016 file. I got a 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, now 2017 file. And inside that file is a monthly file. And then we'll just go to January statistics. And inside the January 2016 file is every day. And here you see the number of, the screenshot. I take a screenshot every day. So there is no wondering where we're at. And here, again, Evangelism Radio rated #1 in the world. Again, #1 in the world. And I will come back over to the what I call my rocket sheet. This is where every time I look at this graph, it just blows my mind that we took off like that, took off like a rocket. And that's what we're going to teach you to do. Let me click out of this. That's what we're going to teach you to do, is how to get your settings, get your setup, get your programs at the quality level that you desire to be at, that your listeners will desire to be at, and that you will be able to do what we did. We're going to walk with you step by step. That's why I'm encouraging you to stick with this training program. Listen or watch each video day by day. It's going to go over one small step at a time, 3, 4, 5-minute video, and you'll have the information you need to implement that step. And as you implement these steps, step by step, some of you may already be many steps ahead. Watch each video. Like I said, it's only going to take, you could watch 10 videos in an hour, relatively easy. And there's only going to be about 40, 50 videos in the training program. Like I said, each one 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes long. And when you come out the other end, you're going to have a quality radio program, podcast program, or as I said before, if you want to jump off in the deep end, a radio station. Okay? And that's what we're going to teach you. That's what we're going to do. And just stick with the program, and we will get you going. Until next time, this is Bob Thibodeau reminding you, have a blessed day.